Hi, this is Scott Varilek, Coima Varilek Trading in Sioux Center, Iowa. We've got an eventful couple of days in the cattle contracts, mainly on the lower side, but had a market that was pretty red hot. We were rallying on high cash news. We had the 193 live cattle news for the trades. We had some of these record high feeder prices in the sale barns, and we're all hearing about it. Did rally the market quite a ways on that and found ourselves overbought. So we were kind of in the attitude that, hey, these fundamentals have kicked back in. This is the reason we're here. We're trading it again, and all our eyes were up. So I think just with an overbought status like that, the market's just looking for a reason for a little bit of a correction. And it seems like once it starts, it just piles on real quick. So I think the story that broke the market was the official announcement that China delisted the Greeley, Colorado plant because they found some traces of ractopamine. In some of their samples. So that was the negative news that sent it lower. And then once that starts, those algorithms, those computers kick in, it happens real fast. It happens fast enough to where you're looking around saying, okay, we're down $2, now 3, why? You're still trying to find the story from a producer standpoint or from a human standpoint, and then you eventually find it, okay, that's what triggered the market. So that's just what we have to deal with, unfortunately. Some of that trade, and that's what the CME has catered to a lot of that and loves that part of the business. Producers are standing up saying these limits are too big, too big. But some of these fund traders, some of these algo traders say the limits are too small, we need them bigger, so they made them bigger yet. So CME came out with that announcement here just this week. We're going to have $9.25 limits on the feeder cattle. I believe it's $7.50 on the fed cattle, or even $8. It's a pardon me for forgetting what the exact number is, but they have raised them yet again, and I just think that's not helpful for the producers. And now, when we do want to correct this market from record highs, it's going to happen fast. Put your seatbelt on, because the ability to do it is there now. So feel free to talk to the CME about that. If you're a producer out there. I struggle with that myself, but so that's been the reason for the last couple of day break. Got a little off topic there. You can see that's close to my heart, but it was the reason this China news, and China is going to turn towards Australia for some of its beef. They've approved several more plants to get beef from, but the good news about United States beef, I guess, as far as that's concerned, is we don't really live on the export business. We're actually net importers, and the domestic population loves our beef and our product that we have. So it shouldn't be something that's long-term devastating, but things to look at here would be the calendar for one. Peak demand is kind of where we're in it. So maybe that little spurt in the cash I could see it soften a little bit here. This is usually when you start to head, with a little bit of a summer kind of correction attitude and turn the page into this next calf crop. So we know that there's less numbers on this calf crop a year ago. That's going to help us out, but the weights are not. 36 pounds over a year ago on steer carcasses is closing the gap that we're leaving with less numbers. So we know how to make them big. It used to be something that was frowned upon. It was so-and-so's got too big of cattle, and now it's more the industry standard. That's just how we do it. And with cheaper corn, it's easy to run your break-even calculator. Say, hey, what does my break-even do if I put another 100 pounds on them? Well, it breaks about $5. Well, if I put another 100 pounds on them, it breaks another $4. So, yeah, $9 break, putting another couple 100 pounds on them. That's what the industry is looking at, running those same calculators, making them a little bit bigger. So that's why the futures are telling us, hey, this is a little bit lower. We'll see if that offsets the incentive of putting the extra weight on as we go forward. So questions, call us Coima Varilek Trading, Sioux Center, Iowa. The risk of loss from trading futures and/or options is substantial.